Hi everyone, it's Cynthia Maddie here. So quickly, I really want to do an update on the previous vlog that I had done talking about the hashtag #EndSARS movement, because following the previous complaints, not much has been done to really curtail the activities of these people who tag themselves as SARS, who act like robbers even though they're supposed to be law enforcement agents. Now, so yesterday I was in my Instagram browsing and I came across a video posted by the popular Kate Henshaw in which two men were apprehended because they were trying to kidnap a young man in broad daylight pretending to be SARS official. So we have slid far down the slope to the point where people now have to masquerade as SARS official to carry out the act of kidnapping. That's to tell you again how ineffective these SARS people are. But before I get to all of that, let me say here that Kate said that these men were apprehended, but they were not brought to book. Okay, so now fast forward to the recent clamor for the #EndSARS movement. The federal government, or let me just say the Nigerian police force, responded by first saying that SARS has no right to molest innocent Nigerian citizens. Story. Also, they did put out a communique where they had included phone numbers, several phone numbers, and email addresses, which the general public is supposed to use to contact the Nigerian police force. They had put out 080-070-090 numbers. Whatever happened to short codes? Can you tell me that if someone is coming in from a club, let's say in the wee hours of the morning on a Saturday night, someone who does legit business, who just wants to go have a good time, and is accosted by these SARS people, and the person is being harassed, how in the world would the person begin to recall a 090 number? Right? So you can see that and the Nigerian police force also put out email addresses in which people could contact them, and there were Gmail and Yahoo numbers, not even at mpf.com. So you're using free email services as your official mail that the general public is supposed to contact you. Man, that just says a lot about the Nigerian police force right now under the current administration by Mr. Transmission Transmitting. At the end of the day, those people, when you call them anyways, what you will hear is the number you're calling is not available. All Nigerians that are calling for the end of SARS as a security agent or a security body are all stupid for them to say #EndSARS. Like, these people are very brazen in their actions. When they carry out their actions, they act more like the robbers that you're trying to avoid than the law enforcement agents that they're supposed to be. The only difference between them and the riffraff on the street is the fact that they carry all these rifles. They don't even dress well. Half the time, you see some of them drunk. And half the time, their aim is to rob you. Because when they accost you for no given reason and harass and molest you, the next thing they're trying to get out of you is money with which to settle this case. Please, whoever is in charge of the Nigerian police force, I think it's high time people sit down to really analyze what's going on and the urgency with which SARS should be ended before #EndSARS ends up being #KillSARS. Because the truth of the matter is that there is so much a people can take. You cannot wear uniforms and go into town harassing people that you are supposed to protect. At some point, people will be pushed beyond their limits, and they will have no other option than to fight back. So I call on the IG of police to really look into this, not putting out numbers that is devoid of short codes. I mean, who is going to start remembering a 090 number? Some of them break into homes, which is a crime in itself. They break into homes, they harass people. Sometimes they accost people on the road, take their phones from them, or order them to open up their phones. SARS, the last time I checked, meant Special Anti-Robbery Squad. How does a Special Anti-Robbery Squad transcribe or transform into a body that checks people's phones? The people in the Nigerian police force that are actually equipped to combat these crimes are people who are not even ready to do so. They are the senior officials. They are the ones who go on special trainings. They hardly train their junior officers outside the country to meet with their counterparts and know how things work in other parts of the world. The best they give them is maybe a 1-week training in the Nigerian Police Academy. But the senior officials who take ESTA codes and then go on unnecessary trainings abroad. But the people who actually do the work are not being equipped. Mr. President, Mr. IG of Police, please transmit and transmission your way into transmitting and transiting SARS from our lives. Nigerians who say end SARS are not stupid. Now, kidnappers are taking advantage of the fact that the SARS body harassed innocent people. And so now there is no difference between the kidnapper who's trying to kidnap someone in broad daylight from the SARS official that is harassing people. A big man's child does not have to fall victim for people to do what is right. I remain your girl, Cynthia Amadi. Please follow me on my social media handles. Until I come your way again, peace.